Just started sprinkling a little bit. Another day, another missed forecast. All right, folks, so today we're on our way to Rattlesnake Bike Park for practice. I ended up registering for the Gravity Carolina race at like 5 minutes before registration terminated or whatever. So we're gonna race tomorrow. I did end up going to the bike shop yesterday. And shout out South Main Cycles. Did God's work on my bike yesterday. He basically rerouted the whole dropper cable, got it running crazy smooth. Works like a charm now. And he also worked on my drivetrain too. My alignment was horrible, which I knew, but last time I tried to work on it, I could not get it to get squared up. But he got it real crispy. So shout out Chris, South Main. So yeah, that's fire. Bike's running super smooth, probably smoother than it has in a long time. Weather should be decent. I'm hoping it didn't rain the last couple days at least, because that place soaks up water. And it's not super steep either, so it takes a while for it to bake in, especially because it's been cold. Like, we're nearing spring now, but the freeze thaw can be pretty hectic around here. So hopefully everything's gonna be running smooth, running dialed. But yeah, we're gonna cruise on down to Rattlesnake, see if we can't get warmed up, look at some preferred lines for tomorrow. I'm gonna be racing Cat 2-3. I mean, the only other mountain bike race I've done was the Gnarlet Race League, which is a super local race in Charlotte at Airline. I mean, since before last year, I hadn't actually ridden a bike in since 2014, 10 years. So I don't know, we'll see if I end up continuing racing stuff like this. I don't know, what's the threshold for doing Cat 1s? I have no idea. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah, you know how it be. Shout out Jackson Goldstone last night, Hardline W. Dude is so nice on a bike, it's not even fair. I will say, though, Asa getting second by a tongue dip is crazy. He's still a junior, he's 18, first hardline, on the Frameworks bike with Nico. Getting second by 0.2. I mean, probably because he didn't take the double inside line at right before the drop, near the bottom, the Red Bull drop. And people weren't doing that in the race run until Dan Booker did it, and he went 8th from the top. I think Brosnan maybe said he saw Ronan do it. Ronan and Booker do it in practice or something. Of course Ronan was doing it. I don't even think Bernard Kerr did that inside double berm, but it certainly was faster. So if Asa did that line and those two berms before the Red Bull drop, I think there's a good shot he wins that race, which is wild. Just the fact that he had a shot at really winning that as a junior is nuts. Super gutted though for Ronan. That sucks, man. He's been flying all week. He's a real wizard. His crash was heavy too, if you watch it. He was gonna have a crazy run, for sure. I think I low-key just missed 77, didn't I? That stinks. For some reason, I was taking the airline route and totally missed the exit. But yeah, Hardline is definitely my favorite race of the year, for sure. Both of them are. I kind of wish World Cups were more like Hardline. I don't know, it's just the whole vibe is way different for Hardlines than World Cups. It's also cool because you've got people like Matt Jones, who he's a style guy, slope style dude. It's just fun to watch all these guys. And there's some that don't necessarily go to win, but they're there to have such a fire time. Send it up, surf it up, throw some tricks in there like Matt Jones. Because Matt Jones also vlogs the whole thing the week before, which is really cool to watch leading up to it. Everybody like chops it up the whole week before. They share their lines, they practice together. It's just such a cool week. Also, like, the features of Hardline are fire too. You've got the massive 70-foot, 80-foot booters, which I get. Like, not everybody in a World Cup's really gonna want to hit those, I would assume. But I mean, you got to think, like, in that podcast with Matt Jones, Ronan, Teo, and Jackson, like, even they were saying they like kind of wish World Cups were more like Hardlines. Like, the World Cup tracks haven't been that great. Like, the features in Hardline are just more fun. You get like such a diversity of like terrain. It's not just tech. Like, you've got the new Supercross section they put in the Hardline run, which was so cool. The multi-line, like, low jump, the on-off, and then the whoops. That's so fire. But you don't see stuff like that in World Cups. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get locked in here today at practice, check out some preferred lines. But it'll be fun. We'll be full pin, laying down the hammer. It'll be Bosch. And, whoa. What the Lord Almighty?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
This guy just was an inch off of my front quarter panel, my driver's side quarter panel. Holy Lord have mercy. Good gravy. People, I swear, don't even look around here. Dude was next to me for like 5 minutes and then all of a sudden just forgets I'm right next to him. Ooh-wee. Gotta keep your head on a swivel around here. Mosey on down to Rattlesnake here. I'll give you guys a quick breather, quick snack break, commercial break, and we'll be there in a jiff rag. You heard me?
Ow!
It's good, bro.
What's up, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I signed up with like 5 minutes left at like 11:55. Alright, I guess we're gonna warm up on this green. It's gonna be a lot of pedaling, I know that. I may actually stiffen up my suspension for this one too, because it's gonna be a lot of pedaling. And I don't want to be bouncing around.
Hey, look, you got sign.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I'm already tapped. buddy. I think it ends right there. It's gonna be tough to keep pace. Gotta pedal like the whole trail. Ooh. I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to do that first or last. I think we're gonna try this other green here just to see what the pedaling situation is. Because I know there's a lot of pedaling once this trail ends. I think this one also involves pedaling itself, so let's see. Not too bad. Yeah, this is steep. What the heck? Whoa, not expecting that. Super off cambered. It's not a bad trail though, that's a good one. Just getting to it is the tough part. So this section is going to be tricky. The preferred line's definitely the drop over the middle rock. But I have like I must have fractured a knuckle or something in my finger because it kills. It did at Rock Creek too, halfway through the day. But I don't know if I'm gonna want to hit that. And the landing is super aggressive. There's a knuckle you can clear, but it's also like basically flat. So I don't know. I may just have to go left, but it's definitely gonna be slower. I don't know, I mean, you can cruise it, but I just don't think it's going to be faster. Just don't really know if I want to make the call to gap that drop. Oh. Definitely need my suspension soft here. That's for sure. Oh my God, I did not know that was a gap. I just cased the crap out of that. Wow. Oh my God, I can't believe I even just sent that. It's more of a sight lap than anything. And my suspension was stiff as a board. Good grief. All right, at least I know now. Gonna try this one here. Full suspension. Sabotage. Whoa, good grief, that's cambered. I don't know how I didn't go through the tape there. It's a tree. Think it ends there? Not sure. Yeah, it must. That's a nice trail. This little side bag there. Man, my left pointer finger's cooked. I don't know what happened to it. Feels like it's fractured, like right at the knuckle. It's really hard to keep it held onto the brake. Little side bag. Man, that hurts. I'm not even doing anything. What trail is that? Wait, what? I do not remember that. That looked super rocky. All right, we're gonna do 50 Shades. Wow, they built these up. Yeah. That one is sketchy. Whoa! Still hard to clear. Wow. Yee-wee. Man, that full trail is rad. Absolutely bosh. Gotta be careful there. After that tree. Pretty mellow. I like that one. So that's stage 3. Probably need the least amount of energy for that one, so maybe I'll do that last. Got someone behind me now, so we're on the beans. All right, gonna catch a breather here. Can't be good. Can't beat it, bro. It's a fire setup. I don't think I was recording that run. Oh well. Woo. Chain was hopping for that one. It was a good line though, through the rocks. Alright, let's try this green again. Honestly, most worried about this one because of the pedaling between sections. right there. Like, this is steep. Yeah, this is gonna kill me. I'm literally sitting down. I would do that, but too gassed for that. Ooh, that rut. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for that middle section. Really tempted to hit this. Doesn't look like many people are today. I've only gone up to in front of this wall ride. I mean, you could theoretically gap through it to the left. Oh, that's hittable. Step up was pretty clean. Man, do I want to go to the bottom? Let's just see what's down here. Never been down here yet. Looks pretty mellow. Oh, it's gappable. Ooh, a step up. Holy crap! That is steep and soft. Ooh, what is this? I saw the chute from this down there. I never knew how to get to this though. Holy crap! There it is. Oh, it was short. You need a lot of speed to get up that step up. It's so steep. I almost locked the front up on that first drop. I think my finger caught the front brake and I kind of fell pretty deep. You know how it be though? We're boshing. Let's see if we can last this battery here. I didn't realize that was that long. Yikes. Ooh, it looked way smaller the first time. I didn't even pull up. Hopefully my wheels are all right. Man. That wasn't good. fun little side bag.
You.
Alright, so that's a wrap. Gravity Carolinas, Rattlesnake Bike Park, day 1 practice day. That'll do it, that'll wrap it up. Had a blast. Everyone was chopping it up, getting the preferred lines in. You know how it be around here. I'm tapped. Probably rode a little more than I probably should have. But can't complain. So recap practice day 1. The green lines are going to be rough in the morning. I'm probably going to let those bake in before I run them, which will be unideal because I need probably the most energy for those. So I don't know. I guess it depends on what the conditions look like in the morning. Because if it's super soft, I don't really know if I want to run those dumb early. Because I'm going to have to pedal the whole time. So once that bakes in, it's going to be primo. So I might let those bake in for a bit. Stage 3 is pretty mellow. I might do that last. Stage 2 is pretty technical. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I probably shouldn't start with the most technical trail though first either. It's all going to be a coin flip, to be totally frank with you. The Sweet Home, Alabama, the green trail. I think it's like stage 4 or 5. I think it's 5. That one's going to be rough to pedal for me because the end of the trail is like a vertical climb for, I don't know, like 50 feet, something like that. Then once you get up that, you have to climb the access road up to the next trailhead because it's all one stage. I don't know, that's probably like a football field of uphill. I mean, it's not severely uphill, but after you've done a run, pedaling any uphill is not ideal, at least for me. For other Cat 1 pros, it's probably a breeze, but for me, it's going to be whack. That's going to be the bulk of my problem is the pedaling between those 2 stages. Well, the pedaling in Northern Lights, stage 1 in general, and then the pedaling in the other green connection. Everything else should be pretty mellow, I think. There's one big rock drop in stage 2, I think, right at the start. I was gonna do it, but like it's definitely a preferred line if you can break the knuckle. I just don't really know if the trade-off for me is there. Like hawking this rock gap to a knuckle dumb far. I mean, the left line through the rock garden right next to it, I mean, you can get a pretty straight shot through to it. So it's not, I mean, if you hammer through it, it's probably just as fast, but I'm sure I'll lose a little bit of time hitting that line, but we'll see. I don't really know what to expect. I'm in the Cat 2-3. We'll see how it goes. I have really no idea what the field's going to look like. I have a feeling most of the people that were practicing today were Cat 1 Pro, so we'll see what the turnout looks like. But excited to get dialed in tomorrow. It's going to be an early morning. I think racing kicks off at like 8 or 8:30, which is early for me. I'm going to have to leave at like 6:40. It's probably not a good idea to roll out of bed and run 5 stages of enduro. So definitely trying to be there before 8, just unideal. But so yeah, excited for tomorrow. It's going to be locked in, dialed up. We're going to be boshing, and you know how it is around here. But yeah, that'll wrap it up for today. I'm going to holler at you guys bright and early bird special tomorrow morning, lumberjack special. And yeah, you know how we run it up. I'm going to holler at you. Yow! Update. So I went to get some gas at this spot nearby my house, and some dude from like 50 feet goes, "Yo, brother." I'm like, me? He's trying to sell me cologne. He's like, "Yo, bro, are you into cologne?" I'm like, what? He was like, "Yo, I'm on Shark Tank this, Shark Tank that. We've been on Forbes." I was like, "I'm pretty sure I've seen every episode of Shark Tank, brother. And I've not seen your cologne." He's like, yeah, man, you don't even have to like buy it, just support, man. Like, so he starts spraying the stuff. He's like, yeah, man, like it's usually 120, but like I'll sell it to you for like 40 just to support. And then I was like, nah, bro, like I'm straight. And he's like, what about 30, bro? I'm like, I got a peel. And I put the burners on him. But that was crazy, bro. I smell like a fairy with pixie dust right now. Ew. Still kind of dark out this morning. It's 6:58 right now, so I'm gonna get there like right at 8. Hopefully a few minutes before at least. I already checked in yesterday, so I don't have to walk up to the tent to get my wristband and plate. So at least we've got that going for us. Looks pretty wet out here though, unfortunately. I'm gonna try and stretch when I get there this time. Loosen up a bit. Get all my joints in a row. My ducks in a row. My finger is shot, by the way. It hurt, like it doesn't hurt that bad, like just normally doing things, but whenever I close all my fingers but lift my pointer finger, that's when it kills. Like exactly how I would be holding my bars. So that's awkward. But we're gonna run it up. Rain or shine, you heard me. So I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna do these stages in what order. And also what time. Like I might wait 30 minutes to an hour before doing my first one. I've got 3 hours to do all of them. You do have to ride up the shuttle road, so that'll add some time too. Kind of forgot about that until just now. Just worried things are gonna be super wet, like early. And my rear wheel right now is not set up for that at all, actually. But yeah, we're gonna lock in here, see if we can't get rocking and rolling on the way down here. We'll see how it goes, but I'll holler at you guys when we're almost there. Get a little pre-ride debrief, and then we'll be in the cup. So I'll holler at you in a couple minutes, you heard me? Yow! Now we're about to be there. So the roads still look a little bit wet up here, which is not good. It's definitely going to be pretty damp for the next couple hours. It's cool driving by people like that you know are pulling up to the race because you can see their bikes and stuff on the back of their car. Do you guys have a preference?
You can park along the perimeter or you can park behind this guy right here.
Okay.
Either one.
Thank you. I almost couldn't even get traction here for a second. That could be a problem for later. Alright, I'm gonna get set up here, lock in, get dialed, and I'm gonna see you on the bike, you feel me?
Who saw the email? Raise your hand. Awesome. You can really come 5'10". Alright, and you can ride with somebody if you want.
Alright, we're gonna start stage 1 here. gosh. My quads are tapped. Definitely slick. I'm very glad I got that out of the way. I just got absolutely cooked on stage 1. Super muddy, super slick. Ate some dirt. But pedaling through that whole course just got my legs totally dead. I have like no strength in them, so that's not good. Maybe I should have done that last. But we're gonna see how the rest of them fly.
Course is clear whenever you're ready.
All right. Stage 5. Thank you. My legs are already sharp. Didn't really want to pedal at all, but trying to save myself for the climb. Here we go. Wow. Woo! Woo-wee! Yep. Ah. Woo-wee! Man. All right, I just did the other green. Stage 5. Holy crud. It's so funny, 3 hours seems like a long time, but I've only done 2 and it's like almost 10. That one surprisingly wasn't as bad on my legs, I would guess, because I'm warmed up a little bit, but I was literally sitting down, pedaling up to the second trailhead, so we're gonna run it back up.
Course is clear whenever you're ready.
Thank you. At all, can't even pedal. we've got like an hour and a half actually. It's 11:30, not 11. So I might chill for a minute. Yeah, I was not in the right gear for stage 4 at all. I wasn't really planning on needing to pedal through the jumps, but near the step up it would have been nice. Totally couldn't really do much about it. The only thing it helped me with was climbing up after it, and the gear for like the run through the stage to the next trailhead. But legs are beat on beat. I've got 2 left. They're both shorter technical trails, so I'm gonna rest up and get dialed in for those in like 30 minutes or something, just because I'm gonna have to ride back up too. So gonna try and put a heater through those and see if we can't clamp up. So I'm gonna holler at you in a couple. All right, we're gonna do stage 2. Much brake there. Woo-wee! Yeah, boy! Woo-wee! No! Wow, I seat bumped that. Heavy. Woo! We'll see how that shakes out. Could have been in a higher gear again, but trial and error. Probably could have caught up another second just in that little uphill pedal, but it's like the 3rd time that's happened to me already today. So you live and learn. It was nice finally being on full suspension there. I rode the other ones stiff because they're pretty flat, so I didn't want to have as much rebound having to pedal flat because the suspension will soak up all my energy. So that at least felt a lot better. So, but I haven't looked at the times yet at all. I'd rather just hit my marks, and if it hits podium, it does. If it doesn't, I don't want to feel unnecessary pressure and then blow it or push too hard, you know. So we're gonna lock in here for the last stage and see what we can do here. Put down some numbers. All right, stage 3 is my last stage here. Gonna see if we can hammer a nice line here. My foot went right off the pedal. I don't know how I just stayed up. I think that was it. Slipped the pedal really good. My whole foot went actually right underneath it. Let's wrap. We'll see how it shakes out. I am beat. My finger is shot. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a nerve, a tendon, or what. Or it's just one of those small bones in your hand. But I was able to hold on. That was the main goal. A little bit loose here and there, but overall, I'm pretty happy with the runs. Definitely got to work on my gears for each section. That was probably my, well, besides the cardio and pedaling uphill between some of those, but I often find myself not in the right gear when I need to get as much torque as possible. So you're almost losing speed when you're pedaling in the wrong gear. But I mean, it shouldn't have really hurt me that much, all things considered. I think what probably will hurt me the most is the sprints between trails, for sure. But it's anybody's game here today, you feel me? Gotta drop off the tag. Woo! That's it.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, that's it.
Podium's at the top, my man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, babe, I'm on the way up.
Okay, bye.
I haven't looked at all, so I guess we'll see how it shakes out.
Actually had some really good times, dude.
Did I?
Live timing.
Woo! I know, I was like, do I want it to be a surprise? I don't know. Ooh, I'm gonna get a drink and then go up there. Maybe do a party lap or two. Bro's peeling. Gonna help out the community here. Do you need help?
Just grab that banner.
Sure.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just
My man hard at work here, as always.
grinding. Oh, you filming?
Yeah, what's up?
Back. I need to get another pin in. I see. Yeah. Oh yeah, really. Well, see, Jack. Huh?
Look at Slick Willie.
Oh, is he happy?
He's just slicking it up. Oh man, he's so happy now.
Slick Willie.
He's slinging them.
Oh, he's slinging them.
I guess
Slick
we can-
Willies.
That is such a good
Billy
name, too. Slick Willie.
I was like, so are you
We
Slick
can
Willie?
sync the other
I'm
4M
straight.
when this is
That is
Okay.
gold.
Hey, Tom.
Dude, we use that at the ski resort when you're getting
Yeah.
the
That's
wind.
I know.
ridiculous,
I use
bro.
that to set up giant. Oh, you
too.
look manly though.
Yeah, look at that.
Dude, imagine getting
Style events.
I didn't get your bathroom. Coming in second place with an overall time of 8 minutes and 18.7 seconds, Andrew Perro.
Little party lap action. Little manual. That's not good. We're gonna go up here to Dirt Surfer Mad Hatter. All right, I think we're gonna give Mad Hatter a shot here. Supposedly a little bit bigger jumps than Dirt Surfer. So hopefully everything's square and there's no rock drops. Oh heck no. That was a quick turn off that landing. Woo-hoo-wee! Cased. Oh, this is interesting. Yow! Let's go. Yep. Ooh! Way flat. I mean short. Yeah, no shot. There goes the rear wheel. Oh, there goes my butt.
Bruh.
On the seat again. Or a tire. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I was slightly aggressive after I'm beat all day from riding. Surprised my chain stayed on. Chris at South Main got me right. That would fall off all day, normally. Woo. The frogs are chirping again, my boy. Let's go. What do you guys think? Should we run a Venom here? Or what? Just to feel something? That was better. Almost forgot about that. Oh, wow, that is sketchy and way soft. Woo-wee! There goes the rear wheel again. Yep. Ooh, ah. That is impossible. That clay up there is just too soft. I mean, thank God. I did not think I was gonna come up that short, cutting that wall. Oh, that is sopping wet right there. What a day. Little P2 action. I knew the sprint stages were gonna kill me too, so I'm definitely pretty happy with the P2. And it's funny because all 3 sprint stages were the ones he beat me by. The downhill technical stuff is what I beat him by, so that's what I was expecting. Good ride. One last little side cart Sammy. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. All right, folks, and that just about rings it up. All right, guys. P2 today. Can't complain. I was saying in one of the videos, like, which is the reason I almost didn't race, is because there were a lot of stages where pedaling was involved and uphill too. And I'm not a sprinter by any means. So it was a debate, and then I was like, you know what, let's just run amok, let's get our feet wet, and ended up with P2, so I'll definitely take it. The stages, if you look at the all the zones online, you can see the ones that I lost were the ones that had heavy uphill sprinting, and the 2 downhill technical ones were the ones I made up time on the guys. So that's just how I was going to write it up, but I'll definitely take a podium. Can't complain on that. Yeah, bike held up really well, actually. I'm kind of surprised with the race tire in the back. I still haven't changed it, and it was pretty, as you can see, my bike is super muddy. So I'm kind of surprised it held up pretty well. Maybe I went a little bit slower for that reason because I knew I was going to be prone to sliding out in the low turns because a lot of the berms here are pretty flat. So if your balance is off, you totally wash out. And I saw it happen a couple times actually. Literally like one of the first like 3 people I saw ride, like bright and early, slid right out in a flat turn. So I waited a little bit to let stuff bake in, but overall I'd consider that a great ride. Shout out Chris, again, South Main. He got my bike running really good. He fixed the drivetrain. It was super choppy. The derailleur was all out of whack. He lined that right up, got my seat post looking good again, which I actually used in 2 of the stages, believe it or not. I sat down to pedal with like my chest over the bars to help it make it easier on my legs uphill, but so I used it twice and it worked out great. But yeah, everything went pretty sharp, boshing around with the Maras. But yeah, everything was pretty square, just running mugs. Again, huge shout out to Harrison and the whole crew we had out here. They do a lot to get these events running. I can't even really imagine everything that goes into it. You know, it might not seem like a lot to us racers, but there's a lot that goes into stuff like this. So it's cool to have pretty local races around here, especially for me. So it's a huge plus. And he always does a great job. We'll see about the other ones. They are gonna be more aligned towards my style riding. I have to check the dates, but I would like to get out there a little bit more this year for sure. So we'll see what those look like. And yeah, we might run it up a couple more times this year. I think there's like 6 Gravity Carolinas total, if I'm not mistaken. This was the first one. So we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But yeah, had a blast. Fire day, bluebird day, bright and early day, lumberjack special. But yeah, it's boiling hot right now and I'm dying. It's nice to finally have some good weather, you heard me? But yeah, we're gonna pack things up here, clean up, chop it up, and I'm gonna holler at you guys at the next one, you heard me? Don't forget to like it up, sub it up, subscribe it up, comment it up, you heard me?